now, but you want to be married. In your mind, have that band on your finger. See what happens is when you merge those realities, the universe can't tell that, and this is real. The universe cannot tell the difference as to whether or not this is the truth or you're making it up. Trust me, I'm not telling you anything that hasn't worked for me. So if you do that, if you remain on that frequency, I'm asking God, Goddess, all that is, when you can expect love to surface in your life. And I feel like this is I really do feel like this is real because it's such a long amount of time. We're looking at June, the summer of next year. So keep that month in mind. Stay on that frequency, stay on that, and I honestly, I feel like that's enough time to continue to work on your goals, accomplish things that you already, because let's be real. Let's just be real here. Having a man is like almost having another child. Like, you have to take care of him. You got to be right and tight. So maybe right now this space is good for you to be single. Not saying that you can't date. You'll probably, yeah, you'll be absolutely dating within this time, getting to know people, and I think June you'll be locked in. And listen, this is this is I want to make this clear. That when you get a reading, this is the energy right now. Let's say you lock in even crazier than you are, June might turn into December, you know? So you know, this could switch. But so what this June month is telling me is just to even be more radical with your mind. And if I were you, I'm not going to even give you any words of wisdom on Vince right now because I want to sit with it.
Yeah.
But just keep praying for him. Keep praying for his mind.
I do.
Prayer is so incredibly powerful that he won't even be able to fuck himself over if you're, you know what I mean? Because you planted these seeds and you're just dousing your thoughts about him. And you know what? How about this? We're telling the universe, if he can't show up in your experience as the man he needs to be, then he needs to bounce out. But not only does he need to bounce out, he needs to be replaced with something better. Double for your trouble.
Yes.
Double for your trouble. I'm going to pull from the Mythical Goddess Tarot deck just to get give you some in with some goddess vibes to see what the message is. I feel like I already know what it will be. One thing about you, and you can even hear it in your voice, you have a very calming center. Like, and these cards just fell out.
Oh.
Yeah, right. So you already know I'm going with them if they just, and one, this is crazy. Wow, this is beautiful. And I'm about to unlock this right now. Unpack this, excuse me. Fire, mother regeneration. Now this means more than what you think. Step into, okay, here's what. Fire. That fire needs to be burning for being the best mother you can be. Here's why. It speaks to everything we've been saying. What did I say? When you take care of children, the universe provides for you. Plain and simple. I'm a mother. Nobody can tell me that this is not true, because my number one focus in life, and I know this is yours too, is our children. And we do not lack. We don't lack.
Yeah.
So keep igniting that fire for being the best mother you can be. And honestly, that's really probably what's going to attract your partner right there. It'll be somebody who's equally interested in being a great father, and he's going to see that. Like, I'm telling you, real men, they find motherhood incredibly sexy when you're doing it right.
Yeah.
Incredibly sexy. Purifier. You keep getting this fire energy. So, and fire is a purifier. Fire ignites. You got to keep your energy burning. Let me see what the next card is. Cycles. because you've see, and this is why it's important for you to switch your energy, because you have been in this cycle like a figure eight. So here's what I think from the previous relationship to Vince, you kind of probably never got off of the frequency of, you know, how Demi's father was, right? And then it happened again with Vince's father. I mean, excuse me, with the twins' father. So you have to be mindful of not getting in these mental cycles, because that creates repeated patterns. And I wanna also, you know, point out the fact that well, shit, like, let's be real, it started with your first daughter's father to it's a repeated pattern.
That's crazy you said that and that came, because that's literally a major part of my revelation and my healing. As for like, that's why I'm not like, I don't want to say I'm not angry, because like you said, I shouldn't have to like take care of the kids by myself, you know what I mean?
But you're taking accountability for your part,
exactly,
and maybe what you saw and overlooked.
Yes.
And I want to.
So I'm not necessarily angry, because I've like going through the experience with Vince. I don't even know if I will be where I'm. Well, I would probably be eventually, but I'm saying I don't know if I would be where I'm at right now today, like mentally, and how I feel about myself and how I can see the why, you know what I'm saying, these things happen, because I don't feel like, and I'm not trying to down anyone else, but I know like I should not have 3 baby dads. You know what I mean?
Oh, like, and it's okay. That just means you're a magical woman. I mean, but I hear you, and
but I know why. I guess that's more what I'm saying.
Well, three things I want to say. I don't want to cut you off, but if I don't, I'll forget. 3 things I want to say in terms of the 3 baby daddies. First of all, it took all 3 of those men to make your children. So let's just be real. You love your children more than anything in this world. And the reality of it is, if it wasn't for them, you would not have those kids. So, and I tell people all the time, sometimes, and people don't want to hear this, but like, let's think about drug addicted parents or parents who are just deadbeat overall. Sometimes a parent is just the conduit to get the child into this world. And people sometimes don't want to accept that, because they're like, no, if you gave birth to me, you should be taking care of me. It's not like that. Because sometimes these spirits got to check out. Sometimes they got to pass away. Sometimes they shouldn't even be around your kid, but they were needed to make that kid. So that's one thing. So we're not going to throw the baby out with the bathwater. The second thing is this: if you find a positive from any situation, the worst situation in the world, I'm telling you, the universe will bend to turn it into a positive. So what you were just saying was, you know, that's why you don't feel anger. That's why you're not holding on to bitterness, and that's why you're going to keep elevating. And what I really wanted to point out was, it's 3 baby daddies, but guess what? I do feel like each one was a little bit better than the other.
Yeah.
So the first one, he checked, and then keep this in mind: when Vince came along, you had already begun your health journey. You were eating right, you were fit, you were strong, and he was a more solid connection. So just think about, if you continue to elevate and take care of yourself and you keep locking in, the next one, the way I see it, is the husband.
Yeah, that's exactly how I feel. Yeah. That's why it's life. That's how I feel.
And so you got the Mary Magdalene card here, and I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm so religious, because I'm not. I'm spiritual. So I want to do more research on what, matter of fact, I never used the guidebooks for tarot cards, but I'm going to pull out I'm going to pull out the guidebook to see what this Mary Magdalene. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to pull this out because I want to know exactly what this means. Let me see.
The way it flew out, we gotta know.
They flew out, and I got one more. I have one more for you too, but they all did flow out. But you know, the biggest message I'm getting is just your feminine and mother energy. Like, you're really highly feminine, and that serves you. Okay, so initiation, Mary Magdalene, Capricorn. Mary Magdalene, Christ's wife and beloved, is the archetypal bride. Excuse me? Is the archetypal bride of the eternal bridegroom. Child. The incarnation of love, fertility. Yeah, of course it would be three baby fucking daddies. What? Because we dealing with fertile myrtle. What you mean? Compassion and wisdom. Mary has been worshipped as the goddess throughout parts of the Christian world for 2,000 years. Mary was the high priestess of initiation who anointed Jesus at the banquet table and after his death, a right reserved only for brides and the high priestess of Isis at that time on earth. Her anointment proclaimed Christ's kinship and initiated him into the hieros gamos, or sacred marriage. The cosmic union of the feminine and masculine. And didn't Vince get the balance of the feminine and masculine card? It literally says the feminine and masculine. Where's that? Yeah, it says, wow, balance between feminine and masculine. And right here it says, it says the cosmic union of feminine and masculine. Wow, that's really, I'm going to come back to that. Mary was the honored witness of Christ's resurrection and carried his line forward. Child, don't quote me, but I do feel like Vince might be resurrected. This is crazy. Even if you two aren't together, I feel like Vince is gonna resurrect himself. In her green robe of fertility, this is you, sis. I don't know nobody more fertile. You gave birth to twins. Yo, you didn't even just get pregnant. Yo, you were like, I'm gonna get pregnant twice. Like what? Okay, she carries the seed of her beloved into the world. Her golden halo of roses represents her grace and purity of love and wisdom. And didn't I say you were pure? Your heart was pure? Yeah. Mary Magdalene is the blessed and enlightened one, the restored bride of the sacred feminine. And that's what I was saying about you. Like, you keep your health together, you work out, keep your hair done, your nails done, your crop tops. Like, you step out in that feminine energy. She initiates all through her anointment of love with the wisdom of the sacred mysteries. Mary is here to remind you that you hold the sacred womb and doorway to life through your divine feminine essence, regardless of your gender. Her power to anoint through the rites of initiation are available to you as you remember the ancient wisdom and teachings that live in your cellular memory. Honor Mary through the reverence of your holy essence and the power of your inner high priestess as the bride of spirit where all of creation is restored. And that's what I was saying. As long as you remain in that energy and you create those vibrational offerings in your life and in your home, you can't miss. You're going to attract your helpmate. And let me just pull one more deck out because the spirit is speaking to me right now. We're going to give you insight on... All right. I want to ask you, do you want insight on Vince or do you want insight on attracting your forever lover?
My forever.
All right, cool. I agree with that because even if it is Vince, he'll be covered. Give me 1 second.
Right. That's we be thinking about.
Yeah, very smart, very smart. So this is my favorite tarot deck of all time. It's contact cards. It's related to extraterrestrials. Listen, if there's anything I believe in, I almost believe in aliens more than I believe in humans. Not gonna hold you. This is my favorite deck of all time. I really do. All right. So here's what we're asking God, Goddess, and this will be the final card because I don't want to hold you. I know that you're busy and the babies are sick, but you know you and I will have a sidebar after the fact.
Yeah.
So we're asking God, Goddess, all that is, for insight on how Heidi can divinely attract in the path of most allowing and least resistance her forever love. Circles, Earth Goddess. And what's crazy is the final card I was going to pull out for you from that previous deck was the Earth Maiden Beauty. You are literally a siren, Earth Goddess. Okay, so let's get insight on the answer to our question. Let's see. Circles. Can you hear Peace in the back, Heidi? She is so loud, it is ridiculous. Oh my God.
She's having a ball.
Oh, she's on FaceTime. She's
okay.
She's very Dominican, which makes her extremely loud by nature. Okay, so here we go. Earth Goddess. I am the Earth Mother Gaia, the cradle of life, the womb of creation. Heidi! 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 What?
This is wild.
My breath is the warm tropical breeze that lovingly caresses the deep green forest ferns. My perfume is the flower's fragrance on a rain-washed spring day. I am open, yielding, inviting. I receive the life-giving waters that seep into my fertile soil so my seeds can germinate and fill my fields with sweet grasses. Yes, 3 baby daddies, this was divine. Fuck what you heard. My symbol is as patient as the pyramids. And you are so patient at your core. Like, that's why you were blessed with so many children, because the wrong person would have snapped by now. So please don't ever underestimate your mind. Don't ever underestimate who you are. Do not ever. You are a fucking living, walking, breathing goddess. Supportive as the stones. Accepting as the sky. And I can't believe I'm cursing, because I really do not curse, but this is so real right now. It is so real. Like, girl, it is my nature to nurture. My love, girl, come on. Like, what my love is unconditional. Some believe that my gentility makes me weak, but my power is in subtlety and persistence, like the small mountain stream that after eons carves a mile-deep canyon through solid rock. I am the medicine woman, the healer who knows the magic potency of herbs and can speak the language of the trees. And see, you got this as the earth. So you continue to, you know what I love most when I see you? I love when I see you outside walking, because that's exactly what you need to be doing amongst the trees, the earth, getting the vitamin D.
So good.
It feels so good, because, you know, I'm on that type of time too. So when I see you, I feel it. And that's why I love people like you, because you're a mirror and a reflection. And that's why you are a part of my village, because that kind of energy is contagious. I am the mystery of the night and the cycles of the moon, the Babylonian harlot, the chaste priestess, and the sanctified Magdalene. Mary Magdalene! Heidi!
Oh, that's a whole nother.
It's a whole nother. They're not related. Heidi. Oh, this is so beautiful. I
needed this so bad.
Heidi. Oh my God, you're about to be married. I peer in, girl, I gotta be a bridesmaid or something.
I literally was gonna say you definitely,
girl. No,
I gotta have 2 maid of honors, because my daughter gotta be one. You definitely does.
Whatever I need to be, I am that, because girl, no, this is so beautiful. I peer into watery depths, calling forth visions of Delphic proportions, and my songs are incantations that beget life from nothingness. You make something out of nothing, Heidi. You are a motherfucking hustler, a go-getter. You know what I mean? Like, somebody could give you 2 pennies to rub together, and you're gonna come back with everything you need to feed your kids. Oh my God. To bear my mark is to know the birth pains that accompany all new endeavors. So you're working on your notary. Intuition and insight are my far-seeing eyes. You're very intuitive. The radiant heart is the soulmate of the burning intellect. The freedom to feel allows all children, be they flesh or idea, to mature into knowing adults. You are a beautiful mother, Heidi. Oh my God, I want to cry. I am mother.
Girl, I've been fighting.
No, it's let it go. Let it go. I am mother and daughter, sister and lover. And I kept saying, I was like, give us the answer for her forever love. I embody the unbridled joy and serenity of the eternal goddess. So now here's the insight. Now that was just that was just the synopsis of what the card means, right? So now we're getting into the insight of what you need to do. The earth goddess bids that we strengthen our connection to our feminine qualities. I knew my mother was going to call. I'm glad I was able to decline. Okay. The earth goddess bids that we strengthen our connection to our feminine qualities and ties to nature. That's what I've been saying this whole reading. Your femininity. This card, I mean, a man can't see you and not think that you're a catch. I'm sorry. The thing is, it's the wrong men. But a real one? Oh, please believe. This card signals a time for soft silence. And that's what I was saying to you. Like, you're operating in your masculine and your feminine because you have to, but keep that softness, which I know you will. A time to hush the constant inner mental dialogue that often accompanies our hectic lives. Okay, so now listen to this. It counsels us to relax within our quiet centers as a flower folds its petals in at night. If we allow ourselves that nurturing space, we can heal our deepest pains and emerge with the stunning radiance of summer bloom. So this makes sense that in June, when things start to bloom, if you go inward now, and in June, you're going to blossom, that your love life is going to blossom. And that's not to say you might start rocking with the man right now. And by the time June comes, you might be married in June. Like this might not even mean the man is coming in June. This might mean the white dress is in June. The earth goddess also instructs that the expression of great power does not require great force. I tell people all the time, the greatest power has the lightest touch. And like I said, at your core, you're very still. So keep that about you. Slow, steady, and persistent application of intention will often accomplish a lot more. So you attract more bees with honey. With the support of the earth goddess, this is just so crazy. I can't believe this. With the support of the earth goddess, all our endeavors can come from the heart, and the desires we birth into manifestation can have long, happy, and healthy lives. Should we be in the midst of a particularly painful or difficult transition when we get this card, we can rely on the goddess within ourselves to guide us by drawing our attention to those attitudes, opportunities, and actions that would contain the greatest expressions of unconditional love. So this is what's happening. When your man comes through, you're gonna feel an immense amount of unconditional love from him. He's gonna be a helpmate. You know what? When we end this video, I gotta ask you a question. But he's gonna be a helpmate, and it's going to look and feel very trusting. And I know how this feels, and this is what's going to happen for you. So we're going to put a plug in it here, unless you want to ask another question, but I just want to stop the video because I want to say something to you. So, all right, so we'll stop it here. I appreciate you so much, and we're going to discuss this after the fact. Give me 1 second to pause this. Peace.